Many years ago, a group of 15 soldiers led by an officer was on their way to the Himalayas. In the cold, everyone thought that if they could get a cup of hot tea here, they would be motivated to move forward. But it was night time, there was no settlement nearby. After an hour of climbing, they saw a dilapidated tea shop. But that too was locked. Due to hunger and fatigue, on the insistence of the soldiers, the major broke the lock of the shop and inside he found all the ingredients for making tea. The soldiers made tea and relieved themselves by eating biscuits etc. kept there. After recovering from fatigue, everyone started preparing to move forward. But Major Saab felt bad about breaking the lock of the shop like this. He took out a 1,000-rupee note from his purse, kept it under the sugar box, and after closing the shutter of the shop, moved forward. At the end of 3 months, all the 15 soldiers of this group were returning safely from the same route under the leadership of their major. On the way, they saw the same tea shop open and stopped there to rest. The owner of the shop was an old tea seller. He was happy to see so many customers at once and started making tea for them. While sipping tea, they started asking the old tea seller about his life experiences. The old man kept telling them many stories and kept thanking God. Just then a young man said, "Baba, you believe in God so much. If God really existed, then why has He kept you in such a bad condition?" Baba said, "Nahi Saab, we don't say this about God. God exists and He really exists. I have seen Him. I was in a lot of trouble. One day my only son was caught by terrorists. He was beaten up a lot, but later they released him. Took him to the hospital. I was in a lot of trouble, but due to fear of terrorists, no one even gave me a loan. I did not even have money for medicines, and I did not see any hope. That night I cried a lot, prayed to God and asked for help. And sir, that night God Himself came to my shop. When I reached my shop in the morning and saw the lock broken, I felt that whatever little I had was also looted. Then I saw that God had kept a 1,000-rupee note for me under the sugar box. Maybe I cannot express what a 1,000-rupee note was worth to me that day. But God is there, sir," the old man muttered to himself again. The confidence of God's existence was clearly shining in his eyes. On hearing this, there was silence there. 15 pairs of eyes were looking at the major, who had a clear order for him to keep quiet. Major Saab got up, paid the bill for the tea, and hugged the old tea seller and said, "Yes, Baba, you are right. God does exist, and your tea was also amazing." And that day, those 15 pairs of eyes witnessed the rare sight of tears shining in the eyes of the major for the first time. And the truth is that when will God send us somewhere as someone's helper, we ourselves don't know this. Therefore, we should try in life that we can help someone in some good work.